Wrestling with our TV main event. We were scheduled to talk to new world champion Kevin Steen and or get Jim Cornette's decision on a challenger, but we understand there is a delay. There's an impromptu conversation of some kind going on, and we will have that interview after this match.
Coleman and Alexander here have a great opportunity. The tag field is wide open now, Kevin, with new champions and the Briscoes unable to challenge them for the titles again.
So with the window of opportunity open, what does this mean for the All Night Express? Because last fall they were touted as the next tag champs. Hottest new team in the sport. Titus' knee injury derailed the momentum, but since they're back, they've got convincing wins over the Young Bucks, and they've been named the challengers to wrestling's greatest tag team at Best in the World. ANX are especially angry that Haas and Benjamin disrespecting them and their chances. Let's go to Bobby Cruz for the introductions.
This is your television main event. It is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first to my left, at a combined weight of 405 pounds, the team of Cedric Alexander and Caprice Coleman. Their opponents to my right, at a combined weight of 463 pounds, Rhett, Titus and Kenny King, the All Night Express.
There we go, eager, hungry, gaining traction within the tag team ranks here in Ring of Honor. They're a tag team I love to watch wrestle.
Let's go to the tail of the tape. As always, Coleman is the elder statesman of the group. The All Knights have a distinctive weight advantage, but both teams have been together in an equal amount of time, and we will see the code of honor. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this match unfolds. Of course, Coleman and Alexander got themselves caught in the middle of the war between wrestling's greatest tag team and the Briscoes. They ended up getting victories over both teams, although there were extenuating circumstances each time. But a win here could help them claim for their opportunity to perhaps be in line for a shot at the gold.
This is an important match, Kevin. Make no bones about it. Whoever comes out on top here is on their way up, and whoever comes down, they're going to have to work that much harder to improve.
Of course, the wrestling world's still buzzing about border wars, not just the fact that Kevin Steen now is the new Ring of Honor World Champion, but the wrestling's greatest tag team have regained the titles from the Briscoes in one of the most controversial, disgusting ways ever. And fans will be talking about that one for a long time. It's a shame that the 7th title reign of the Briscoes had to end that way, but again, that's what happens when you're in a fight without honor.
Well, you can say that.
I know, and again, it's one of the things that we're dealing with here this week in Ring of Honor. Nice move there from Kenny King. Cedric Alexander caught coming in and arm dragged over. You know, in the All Knights, we've heard the chatter. They really seem to be sick of how Haas and Benjamin just always run them down at any chance.
Yep, without a doubt. I would be too.
Can you imagine, as Kenny King now sends Cedric across, I mean, could you imagine what that's going to be like Best in the World? Now the King and Titus got a title shot against wrestling's greatest tag team.
Whoa!
Almost mirror images of each other.
Very nice, 50-50, very evenly matched in this one. You know, Kenny and Rhett have been so eager since Rhett's come back from the knee injury to, like I said, gain traction and really get another shot. And they can do it because this is a good tag team.
Certainly can, and certainly need to. They need to build momentum as they're heading to Best in the World. You know, what will Kevin Steen say later on? What will Jim Cornette's decision be? Who will be Steen's opponent at Best in the World?
So many intangibles.
Tag made, Rhett, Titus in, buries that knee right to the exposed rib cage of Cedric Alexander.
Rhett Titus, he's got it, hasn't he? He's got it. He's so good.
You know, it's almost a cliche to say he's got the eye of the tiger, but really I've never seen him better since he's come back off that knee injury.
Right.
Everything looked bleak for the All Knights, and now here they are, you know, on the precipice of tag team gold.
Well, here's an interesting question, Kevin. We talk about, you know, Titus's knee injury. A lot of times you will see tag teams try and take advantage of that. Do you think Coleman and Alexander will do that here? Or do you think they'll play it fair and try and avoid what is obviously an injury?
Well, you know, if Coleman and Alexander want to continue to be successful here in Ring of Honor, they've got to take opportunities like that. And,
absolutely.
You know, it's not always playing nice. Like you say, it ain't ballet. Look at this now. Oh! Caprice Coleman going for broke. High risk paying big dividends here in Baltimore. Watch out now. Like a defensive tackle. Here he goes. Oh!
What fantastic teamwork. Listen to the fans here in the DeBose Arena coming unglued.
Now can they follow up? Now with Titus rolled back in, he is the legal man. And so is Caprice. Cross body. Will this do it? 2. 2 count only. Next week here on television, the Die Hard Challenge match. Eddie Edwards versus Davey Richards. Richards Edwards 4 as part of Eddie's quest to challenge and defeat former world champions. He defeated former ECW champion Rhino in Toronto. Next week, he's challenged the former Ring of Honor champ and his former partner. What a historic match right here on Free TV. That's next week. Richards Edwards 4. Little opportunity there opened itself for Kenny King. Took advantage of it, and now Titus soars in.
Tide's turned in this one, absolutely.
And again, it's about controlling the pace, finding a way to slow Coleman and Alexander down. But for all of the critics, oh, look at this, beautiful, 2, great awareness. For all the critics, you can't knock the fact that now Haas and Benjamin are 2-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, unfortunately so. They got the job done, and they were given the opportunity to do it, and they took it.
Coleman, yeah, that's right. Coleman and Alexander are in a lot of jeopardy. Can the All Knights put him away? We'll be back with more of this when we come back. We're back on Ring of Honor Wrestling. Kenny King and Rhett Titus, the All Night Express against Coleman and Alexander. During the break, we saw a tremendous opportunity for Caprice Coleman to make the tag, but was unable to do so. The All Knights have continued to pour on the pressure, but as of yet, had been unable to keep down this 34-year-old minister, who is also one heck of a Ring of Honor star.
In my mind, Titus taking too long over there. He had the guy down. That was 3-4 seconds.
Whoa.
Gave him the time to recuperate so he can kick out.
Well, the All Knights have been in the driver's seat. Of course, as we know, we understand that Kevin Steen is standing by, and we're going to speak to Kevin Steen after this matchup is concluded, too. And, and Jim Cornette is expected to name the challenger as well. I just got that word.
Yeah, a lot of people back there cornered Cornette, trying to find out who was going to be the guy, trying to plead their case, so to speak.
Well, as a former world champion, you know, Nigel, now you go from the hunter to the hunted, and that everybody's lining up to become the first man to take that gold away from the new champion.
It's such a very difficult place to be. You've got a target on your back, on your face, everywhere you go. Someone wants to knock you off the top of the mountain.
Things looking bleak here for Caprice, but he fires a shot, a hard right hand. Kenny King, waistlock, wait a minute. Oh, DDT! DDT and the opportunity. Can Coleman make the tag? Can he do it? Yes,
there it is!
Yes, he can. There goes Big Sid. Drop kick to King. Now looking to isolate Titus. Wait a minute. Ooh, Enziguri scores. Cover, leg hook, Turner in position, 2 count only.
And right now this is a pivotal point in the match, because when you have that advantage late on in the match, you have to capitalize it. You have to put your opponents away, or else
double drop kick there.
You may lose that opportunity.
So the All Knights with the momentum, they got the title shot against Haas and Benjamin. But can Coleman and Alexander get the upset? Almost.
Things breaking down in this one. Could go either way.
Great live events, June 15th, Charleston, West Virginia, Texas death match. Opportunity for revenge for Jay Briscoe one-on-one against Charlie Haas. Spine buster from Kenny King. Rising and surprising there is Caprice Coleman.
Oh, listen to the sound of that.
Furious combinations. Don't forget, fans in Pittsburgh, on June 30th, we honor the living legend Bruno Sammartino and Lance Storm. On June 29th, here in Baltimore. All live event information, go to ROHWrestling.com. Double team opportunity. Wait a minute. Kenny King is right there. Dueling kicks from the All Night Express. Double cover. Double kick out.
Oh, that would have been pretty emphatic if they'd have beat both of them. But again, now situation's reversed. Just a minute or two ago, the other team on top. Now the All Night Express have to capitalize.
As we mentioned, we'll hear from the new Ring of Honor World Champion Kevin Steen at the conclusion of this matchup, which could be any moment now.
Don't ask him, Rhett. Too late.
Going for the one-night stand, but extricating himself from that little assistance from his partner. Charging knee in the corner.
Oh!
Didn't look like he got all of that one, Nigel, coming off the ropes. Shotgun knees from Kenny King.
Yeah, it looked like somewhat of a slip. Tried for the Hurricane Runner, didn't get all of it. And the missed timing just gave the opportunity for Titus to get out of the way.
So now, June 24th, they look to do this and become the new tag team champions. One night stand. Can they do it at best in the world?
The winners of the match, the All Night Express!
Hey, it wasn't easy, but doing things to count is never a simple task. The All Night Express get it done against Coleman and Alexander. They want the gold in the worst way. A great effort from Coleman and Alexander. Let's take a look at the replay.
There we go, gets him all the way up. Blockbuster into the power bomb. No way he's kicking out of that one.
Absolutely not. So the All Night Express victorious. And great sportsmanship from the All Nights. Great sportsmanship from Coleman and Alexander. The All Nights roll to New York with momentum on their side. But ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we will be here live with Kevin Steen. And that happens in 2 minutes.